religion should try to help people going beyond the appearances, visual power or status in society, and remember that what we really are is what God sees and what our conscience, our inner conscience knows.
Cardinal Raniero Cantalamessa, the preacher of the papal household, recently engaged in a profound theological discussion with Rabbi Alon Goshen at Rome's historic Roman Synagogue. Rarely giving interviews, the Cardinal emphasized his deep commitment to interreligious dialogue and friendship to the rabbi. This meeting underscores the significant strides in the relationship between Judaism and Catholicism since the promulgation of Nostra Aetate in 1965.
So interreligious relations are a spiritual path. It's a path of spirituality.
Yes. Because all the religions have in common this, to help people to be in relation with some reality beyond. We call it differently, but it is important to remember people that we have a destiny. We have a mission in the world and a destiny.
Rabbi Alon Goshen leads the Elijah Interfaith Institute, which is dedicated to fostering friendship and dialogue between religions. A key initiative of this organization is the Global House of Friendship and Hope in Assisi. This project aims to create a shared space for study and dialogue and a museum, and it has received endorsement from Cardinal Cantalamessa as well as from the Pope himself.
So what would you wish for the success of this project?
The blessing of the Lord, because as the psalm says, unless the Lord builds a house, in vain built their builders. We should remember that.
The figure of Saint Francis serves as the inspiration for this initiative, which is why the center is being constructed in the very heart of Assisi, the city of Saint Francis.
In what way can Saint Francis be inspiring to people of other religions?
One thing that strikes in Francis of Assisi is the fact that he is spoken against nobody. He applied a maxim coming from the fathers of the church: don't speak against anybody. Speak in favor of truth, not against others. Well, St. Francis applied this perfectly.
For meaningful dialogue to yield fruitful results, it must be conducted openly and honestly, without concealing one's own identity, as highlighted in the Vatican's Nostra Aetate.
I'd like to ask you to reflect on how both of these go back to the legacy of St. John Paul II in his Assisi convenings, and then the following convenings that came after that. To what extent would you say that he laid the foundation for the friendship and the prayer as common ground between religions?
The second item is the more difficult, because precisely in the meetings of Assisi, it was apparent how difficult it is. Unless we reduce prayer, we understand prayer, being together under the look of some higher power. It's difficult to share words or texts.
Not to share, but to be inspired by the prayer of the other. I pray my prayer, you pray your prayer, but when I see the depth of sincerity that you have, that inspires me.
Although the State of Israel was established in 1948, it wasn't until 1993 that the Holy See formally recognized Israel, marking a pivotal moment in the historically complex relationship between Jews and Catholics.